founder of Kevlon and the Alliance. My queen, Amani Mari, is the co-founder. And we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial being. Additionally, my queen and I, we are serial entrepreneurs. We are real estate investors. We also have an online business entitled El Kevlon Lifestyle, where we house African men's clothing and women accessories for those who would like to express their pride about their culture outwardly. And we also have an African owned and operated networking business entitled Synergetic Network Group LLC, where we are the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. We love to highlight your business. Our attitude is servitude, and we feel nobody can support a business that they don't know anything about. We feel like whatever opportunity is presented to you, you should take advantage of that opportunity, even if it is a small platform. It's better to have some exposure than no exposure at all. Again, how can someone support a business that they don't know anything about? So if you have any products or services, or you are the branding, okay, you are a public speaker, you're a poet, you're an actor, dancer, musician, whatsoever it may be, we are here to help advertise your business and to bring some exposure to people that will become clients or potential clients. All right, so we love you, family. We appreciate all your love and support. For those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, El Kevlon Unity Alliance, we thank you so much. For those who follow us on IG as well, El Kevlon Unity Alliance on IG. Okay, and that's El Kevlon _ Unity _ Alliance. Okay, you can also follow us on Instagram. Synergetic Network Group is actually Synergetic NG. Okay, again, Synergetic NG. You can also email us. I provided the information there in the publicizer there for me. Okay, so all right, we're going to get down to business. Okay, we're going to talk about we must take responsibility for ourselves. Okay, too many of our people have been programmed to have this savior complex. We know that we've been programmed to wait for somebody else to come save us. All right. It is ultimately our responsibility to position ourselves, because help is not coming. So why would we sit there and die? Okay, what we need to do, instead of sitting back, relaxing, okay, we need to be taking action. Okay, it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves. Okay, I'm not talking about, okay, if you are without a job and you need some temporary assistance until you get a job. We understand, you know, situations like that, circumstances beyond your control, such as that. Okay, then we understand that, hey, that's what the services are there for, to help assist you until you get on your feet. However, I believe we should not become comfortable with that system. Okay, we should seek out better. Why? Because the system controls where your child or your children go to school at. Okay, and you are limited to where you can go due to the program. Okay, so you're limited to a certain zip code. Now, we all know if you live in a certain zip code, all right, certain zip codes have a whole lot of trouble associated with those. Okay, so our goal should be for us to rise above poverty, and for us to never to stay in the situation that we are in. And we have to grind. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Like I said, you're going to have to grind. If you want it, you have to work for it. You got to sweat for it. You got to cry for it. In some cases, it's not easy. You will have to put in the work for things to work for you and your family, and for you and your family to make moves. Okay, in order for you to grow spiritually, in order for you to be able to grow in your knowledge of self. Okay, also for you to be able to advance in wealth. That's something that you have to do. Okay, You understand that, okay, well, there's some things I don't know about financially. I need to research. I need to Google. I need to ask questions. Okay. We don't need to just sit there and keep saying, okay, what are you going to do for me? Reparations. Okay. In the meantime, now what? Okay. In the meantime, you're going to sit there and keep waiting for somebody to give you something. Okay. When you know that they're not going to give it to you. Okay, so then who responsibility is it to take care of their family? Who responsibility is it to take care of their child and their children? Okay, who responsibility is it to educate our child and our children? It is ultimately our responsibility as it relates to our history and our culture. Okay, and so we have to get out of this mindset, waiting for the teacher at school to educate our children. That's a problem. It's the parents' responsibility. Okay, now I want to deal with this issue about our neighborhoods. I'm not talking about the streets, okay, in which we pay taxes for. Okay, we understand that that is the government's responsibility, okay, to take care of that. We pay taxes for that. Okay, I'm not talking about the roads. What I'm talking about is in your household. Riddle me this. Whose responsibility is it to keep your own house clean? Is it the government responsibility to come into your house and to clean up your house and to maintain your house? Whose responsibility is it for your vehicle to be maintained? Is it the government responsibility to clean up your vehicle and maintain the maintenance on your vehicle? Whose responsibility is it to take care of the upkeeping of the outside, the grounds of your home, outside of a landlord, if should you be on a contract contractually that says it's he or she's responsibility to do so? I hear so many times we whine and complain about what's not happening for us, but to some degree, okay, it is our responsibility. When you go to their neighborhoods, do you think that somebody comes around and clean up their neighborhood? Or is it the homeowners who's upkeeping, okay, and those who live in that community coming together as a team, taking responsibility of their properties, okay, and maintaining it? Here's what Kuumba comes in. To make our communities more beautiful than what it was when we inherited it. Who was the one drawing graffiti on the walls? Who was the one throwing trash on the ground? Who was the one causing all the ruckus in the neighborhoods? I want you to marinate on that for a moment. Because the truth of the matter is, it's a dual responsibility. We have to fully understand what is the government's responsibility and be able to sever it from our responsibility. And see, that's what the problem is. We want to keep blaming everybody else outside of ourselves for the environment that we live in. Brother Derico said, for the life of me, I can't understand that someone with a house does not want it to look good. I love driving up to my home and it's looking nice. Exactly, brother. Listen, in the neighborhood I live in, it's a lot of us that live in this neighborhood, okay? Where we live at. And none of their houses are tore up. None of their yards look like trash. None of their vehicles look like trash. And none of their appearance look like that. Why? Because they take pride in themselves. They take pride in what they have. And we take care of what we have. Okay? So some people are going to get upset about this, but you'll be all right. because I'm gonna tell you the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me. Okay. You know, if there's something lacking, then we need to start filling the gaps. Enough of standing around waiting. And did Marcus Garvey do that? Did Elijah Muhammad do that? Did Malcolm X do that? Okay. I want those questions to marinate in your mind for a minute, because it's a lot of people who we champion, you know, and who we celebrate, but we do the total opposite of what they did. And these are the same people who we praise. So my question is, do we really know who they are? Do we really know who they are? Do we really pay attention to the teachings that we know that they taught? Are we really truly following the blueprint? Let me help you to understand something. And this is no disrespect to anybody intelligence. A part of the reason why I am the way I am is because of my elders and myself. Why do I say my elders and myself? I was taught to be a clean person. And I'm talking about not only clean in appearance, but also to take care of my home and the merchandise that I possess. Okay. Now, when I moved out of my mother's residence, then it was upon Amar to continue to upkeep himself, myself, and to be able to still maintain my goods. That is nobody else's responsibility but ours. It is our responsibility to take care of our neighborhoods outside of what we're being taxed for. So let's stop all the foolishness. Let's stop all the whining. Let's stop all the crying. You know, talking about, oh, our neighborhood look like this, our neighborhood. Let's stop it. Okay, let's just stop. You see them throwing the bottle on the ground. You see them throwing the trash outside. You see them graffitiing on the wall. You see them throwing bottles out in the street. You see them just dropping a bag of trash, right there in front of somebody else's house without no regard. And you know what? I'm not going to put it on, another ethnic group about the way we upkeep our neighborhood. Again, outside of the things that we are paying taxes for, it is our responsibility to maintain it. It is our responsibility to self-educate. It's our responsibility to self-medicate. That's right. It's our responsibility to find out what our social ills are. Okay. Go to the root of the problem. We find a solution for it. And then we execute. Okay. We inject that solution into our societies so it can remedy the social ills that's been plaguing our community for centuries. This is how we do that. Do we have a right to complain? Yes, we do. But my question is, when are we going to move outside of the complaining and start putting in the work? In the meantime, what are we going to do? In the meantime, while you whine, what are you going to do? I had a traumatic childhood. My father left me at the age of 5. My mother gave me away. Okay, I grew up in a drug-infested, crime-festered, violent environment. But you know what I did? I took advantage of the opportunity that was given to me, and I got out of there. That's what I did. I said, I will not live like this for the rest of my life. My child or my children will not grow up in this type of atmosphere. When I found out who I am, I in turn taught my own child. I didn't leave it up, and my son is in college. I didn't leave it up to the college to teach my son, and before he even went to college, okay, I taught him who he is, where we come from, and all those wonderful things like that. So again, as elders in our community, it is our responsibility to raise our young people right. Okay, it is our responsibility to teach them manners. I was taught manners, and I grew up in the hood. See, this is what I'm trying to say. It's all about who raised you, the mindset of who raised you. I grew up in the hood, and I was taught that you don't get involved in the elders' conversation as a child. If the elders are talking, you take yourself in a totally different room. I was taught to respect my elders. See, a lot of these things are rumored about people who live in the hood. Okay. Some stuff for some families is true, but for mine, oh, no, 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 no. We were taught to love each other. That's why I love my cousins to this day. And I thank, the creator, and I thank the ancestors for placing me in a family where I was raised to love. Now, some of you may say, man, your dad left you. Then you say your mother left you. Okay, but I still had a grandmother that raised me right. I still had an auntie who loved me too. I had a grandfather in my life by marriage, who took me under his wing and started to mentor me and teach me chivalry. So I'm grateful that my elders took responsibility and understood that it's their responsibility to mold and to shape me into being a man of upright character. Now, the stuff I did, I chose to do it on my own. It wasn't because I wasn't raised right. See, I'm taking responsibility for me getting out in the streets, okay, and doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. That was a more poor choices that put him in bad choices, that put him in a bad position. So what am I saying? See, I take responsibility, full responsibility, not because my daddy wasn't there. That had nothing to do. I knew stealing was wrong. Okay. I knew selling illegal narcotics was wrong. It wasn't because my mother, gave me away and my father wasn't there for me. See, I don't believe in putting that off on. That's an scapegoat. No, I was taught right from wrong, and I chose to do the wrong thing and put me in a wrong situation, okay, where I almost end up going to prison. And almost lost my life at gunpoint twice because Amar made the wrong choices. So at what point are we, to some degree, going to take responsibility for our own actions? Peace, love, and power. Thank you all for tuning in again. It's yours truly, Amar Mari. I am the founder of El Kebalan Union Alliance, where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. My queen of mind and mind is the co-founder. We thank you so much again for your love and support. If you haven't already, if you would be so kind to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Listen, we have some powerful playlists there that's power-packed with various personalities, not just myself, okay, not just us. There are some that are more knowledgeable than me, wiser than me, understands more than me, okay, knows more than me. Okay, so it would be remiss of me to just limit, you to just hearing me all the time. Okay, what I'm saying? So we have some in the arena of health. Of course, some of you probably heard of Dr. Sabi If you have another personalities by the name of Patrick Dills in the health playlist, on the economic playlist, man, we have Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Jay Morrison. Okay. My brother Rashad Bilal. If you don't know who he is, you need to follow him, man. You know what I'm saying? He has a phenomenal program. Hold on just 1 minute. I want to make sure I give it to you because that's how powerful that brother is, man. You definitely want to follow him, man. You want to talk about economics, man. He is an economics guru, economical guru, man, full of knowledge. Another brother who's doing the big idea is Dean OK, DEAN space OKAI. OKAI, Dean OK, DEAN space OKAI. You want to follow him too. And I want to give Rashad Bilal's information for you real quick so you can follow him because I'm telling you, man, they have, okay, it's called Earn Your Leisure. Earn, EARN space your, YOUR space leisure, LEISURE. Okay, you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on Facebook. It's Rashad RASHAD. Okay, space BILAL. Okay, Rashad Bilal. Okay, follow him on Facebook, Instagram. He also is on LinkedIn as well. Brother Dean OK is also on LinkedIn. He's also on Facebook. Okay, and he also has a YouTube channel as well. You want to follow those brothers as well. All right. Peace, love, and power, family. Again, if you want to come on this platform, feel free to reach out and contact us. Contact information is right there. Okay, we're waiting for you. Okay, again, we want to do this together. So we would love to bring you on this platform so we can help our people to involve in all the areas of their life that I aforementioned. And if you don't remember what I mentioned, all right, in their spiritual, financial, all right, and physical well-being. Love y'all. Have a blessed week.